Hello everyone, I am Dr. Mirkul Shrestha and you are watching Erudite Chemistry, and today's lecture is about application of equilibrium constant. We all know what is equilibrium constant. It is represented by Kc, and Kc is the ratio of product and the reactant concentration raised to power their stoichiometric coefficient. This we have already done. Those who are not clear what is Kc, I suggest them to go through this link so that they can first make their concept of Kc clear, and then they should come to this particular topic where to apply it. Yeah, what knowledge you can get about the reaction if you know what is Kc for that reaction. ठीक है, तो एप्लीकेशन से पहले आई सजेस्ट यू कि आपको इस लिंक पर जाकर चेक कर लें व्हाट इज Kc. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड इट फर्स्ट, then come to this video to understand where to apply this Kc. Okay, so those who have done it, let's start with the application. How we are going to apply the knowledge of this Kc to predict something special about that reaction. So let's see what prediction we can make about any reaction if we know about the value of its Kc. यानी Kc की वैल्यू अगर हमें पता है तो हम उस रिएक्शन के बारे में क्या क्या पता कर सकते हैं, that we are going to understand. ठीक है, तो let's start with the first application, and that is to predict the extent of the reaction. Extent of the reaction means whether reaction is about to complete or it is only started just that time. ओके, तो दैट यू कैन प्रेडिक्ट कि आपकी रिएक्शन कितना आगे जा चुकी है, या ये अभी बस शुरू ही हुई है, या फिर इट इज़ एट द इक्विलिब्रियम, लाइक दैट. सो यू कैन प्रेडिक्ट हाउ योर रिएक्शन इज गोइंग ऑन, कितना रिएक्शन हैज़ बीन टेकिंग प्लेस एंड हाउ मच इज लेफ्ट. Second is you can predict the direction of the reaction. It means what? Whether your reaction is proceeding to make the product or your reaction is coming back to make the reactant. That you can also predict using this Kc value. Apart from that, to calculate the concentration of the reactant in the product present at the equilibrium. If you know what is Kc, you can predict कि Kc अगर इतना है तो reactant and product, how much amount of reactant and product are present at that particular state of equilibrium. That also you can calculate. Now I am taking one by one all the applications so that you can better understand it, how to apply this knowledge of Kc. So I am starting with the prediction of extent of reaction. Prediction of extent of reaction, how we come to know? By knowing the magnitude of Kc. जितना ज़्यादा Kc उतना ही ज़्यादा reaction has been forwarded to make the product. For an example, if your Kc is more than 10 raised to power 3, it means what? It means that it shows that completion of reaction. I can't say that completion. I can say that almost completion of the reaction means the products are being formed and your reaction is favored to the forward direction. ये कह सकते हैं हम. So if the value of Kc is more than 10 raised to power 3, it shows almost completion of the reaction. क्या शो करता है? Almost completion of reaction, and it shows that forward reaction is favored. For an example, if I am taking H2 plus bromine forming HBr. This reaction, hydrogen plus bromine making hydrogen bromide. The Kc value of Kc for this reaction is 5.4 into 10 raised to power 18. And what does it mean? It is more than 10. It is more than 10 raised to power 3. And what does it indicate? It indicates obviously that the reaction is favoring in the forward direction and the products formed are very in the higher amount than the reactant. So it is about to complete. That you can predict about this reaction. Next is if your Kc is less than 10 raised to power minus 3. So this time this is very small. So if your Kc is very small, you can predict about the reaction that your reaction is not being favored to the forward direction. वो कैसे भी करके product की बजाय what it is forming, it is making reactant. So this is predicting, this is showing that reaction is not moving to the forward direction and the products formed are very less in amount. So what you can say? The products are very less. Okay, so very less number of products are formed. For an example, if I am taking the example of formation of nitrogen oxide. So this nitrogen and oxygen forming nitrogen oxide. The value of Kc for this reaction is 4.8 into 10 raised to power minus 31. 4.8 into 10 raised to power minus 31. You can see there कि कितना छोटा वैल्यू है. If this value is very small, I can easily predict कि reaction आगे जा ही नहीं रही है. So if the reaction is not favored in the forward direction, the products minus 31 means products are very less and the reactants are more in amount. It means the reaction in backward direction is favored, but the reaction in the forward direction is not going on. So reaction का direction is to the back side. Next is if the value of Kc is between this minus 3 to plus 3, that is between 10 raised to power minus 3 to 10 raised to power 3. Now what we can say about the reaction? We can say that reaction is going on and it is almost at the equilibrium and the products and the reactants are in comparable concentration. So the concentration of the reactant as well as the product are almost comparable. काफी दोनों का amount बराबर है. Then what we can predict about this reaction? For an example, I am taking here H2 plus I2. Formation of hydrogen iodide. 2HI it is forming. For this particular reaction, अगर हम 700 Kelvin पर देखें तो the value of Kc is for this reaction is 57 at 700 Kelvin. So 700 Kelvin पर the Kc value is 57 for this particular reaction. What does it mean? It means that this reaction, in this particular reaction, Kc का value is indicating that the product and the reactant are almost equal in concentration. That we can predict easily using this Kc value. Let's talk about the second application. How we are going to apply the knowledge of Kc in knowing something else, and that something else is to predict the direction of the reaction. So are you ready to predict whether your reaction is moving in the forward direction to make the product or it is coming back to give you the reactant? So we should start predicting the direction, but before that we have to know one more special term, that is reaction quotient. Reaction quotient. Now what is reaction quotient? Reaction quotient is represented by Qc, and if I want to express the reaction quotient for a particular reaction, I am taking a reaction like same reaction I am taking here, AA plus BB. It is a general representation of the reaction which is forming CC and D moles of D. If I want to express Qc for this particular reaction at any time I can write down the value of Qc as C raised to power, the concentration of C raised to power C, concentration of D raised to power D divided by concentration of A raised to power A and B raised to power B. So this is Qc. The expression of Qc is this. Now definitely you must be confused. You must be thinking this is the same thing which we have learned in the equilibrium constant. So क्या Qc and Kc is the same thing? No. Qc and Kc is not the same thing. The difference in them in Qc and Kc is, the major difference is Kc is taken only at the equilibrium state. Means when the reaction approach to the equilibrium, then we calculate Kc. The equilibrium का constant, when the reaction approaches to the equilibrium, then we calculate the Kc using the concentration at the equilibrium. Now here what we are doing is, यहाँ पे we are taking concentration of the C and D at A and B at any time. Whenever you want to calculate the Kc, you can calculate. At the starting, if you are starting the reaction and then you are going to calculate the Kc, what will happen? During the starting time, आपका product will not be there. So the value of the C and D will be very less, and the reactants must be in bulk क्योंकि reaction तो अभी शुरू हुई है. So this is very less and this is very high in amount. So the Qc will be very small. So the value of Qc will be very small if your reaction is just started. You have just used the concentration which is present at the starting. ठीक है. Same way, if you are calculating Qc at the completion of the reaction, what will happen? Because the reaction is about to complete, तो आपके major products में बहुत सारे होंगे. So this will be more, and these reactant, all of them, most of them have been converted into the product. तो क्या होगा, ये कम होगा. दैट मीन्स द वैल्यू ऑफ क्यूसी विल बी वेरी हाई at the time of completion of reaction. But what is Kc? Kc is the Kc is this ratio when the reaction concentration we take at the equilibrium. The concentration of the reactant, concentration of product are taken at the equilibrium. तो Kc तो आप किसी भी वक्त कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, ओके और उस Qc तो आप कभी भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, बट Kc इज स्पेशल केस ऑफ Qc जब रिएक्शन is at equilibrium. So are you getting this difference? So let's apply the concept of QC to predict whether your reaction is moving to the forward direction or it is moving to the backward direction. How you are going to find it out? That if your QC is less than Kc, अगर आपका QC Kc से छोटा है, it means what? It means that reaction is moving in forward direction. Okay. If your QC is more than Kc, what does it mean? It means that your reaction is going in the backward direction. Not clear? चलिए कुछ और तरीके से करके देखते हैं. I am just using some pillars for it. Suppose this is QC. This is also QC and this is also QC. This graph is indicating that this is lesser, more and more. The value of QC is increasing, and this at this state your reaction becomes at this particular state your reaction reaches to the equilibrium. तो इस QC को क्या बोलूँगी मैं? Kc, because Kc is a special case of QC when the reaction is at the equilibrium. तो just imagine कि इस particular state में this particular value of Kc is Kc when the concentration of the reactant and the product, I can say that they are at the equilibrium. तो equilibrium concentration पर Kc क्या है? Qc के this value के बराबर है. Okay. अब when your Qc is less than Kc क्या होगा? And when your Qc is more than Kc, so this pillar is indicating you these values. If it is more, it will go to the back side. क्यों? Every reaction want to go to the equilibrium in the balanced state. So if your QC is more, reaction is going back. I am indicating it this way. यानी ये पीछे जा रही है. तो reaction is going in the backward direction. So look at this. If your QC is more than Kc, means your reaction is going in the backward direction. Same way, look at this. If your QC is less than Kc, तो it is going in the forward direction. So this upside arrow is indicating forward direction and this downside arrow is indicating backward direction. I hope it is clear. So now how you can predict that whether your reaction is going on in the forward direction or backward direction? These three pillars are indicating you clearly. This is a smaller value, bigger and bigger. At this particular state your QC is equal to Kc क्योंकि आपने ये Kc का value is at the equilibrium state. So basically you must understand कि Kc and Qc is the same thing but special case. Kc is the special case, मतलब it is also a ratio, Kc is also ratio, Qc is also ratio, but क्या है at a particular concentration when the reaction is at the equilibrium, तब जब आप ratio लेंगे तब वो Kc होगा और इस state में क्या है वो बीच में ही आएगी. Equilibrium will be at the middle state. अब if your case Qc is lesser, it will go in the forward direction क्योंकि everyone want to be in equilibrium. तो हर किसी को equilibrium पे जाना है. तो अगर वो कम है तो ऊपर जाएगा और ज़्यादा है तो नीचे आएगा. ऊपर नीचे की बजाय how we are going to consider it as forward, backward. So is it clear to you? Now let's move to the next application, and that is how we can also predict the concentration of the reactants and the products which are present at the equilibrium using this Kc. यानी Kc अगर हमें पता है तो हमें ये भी पता लग सकता है कि what amount of concentration, what amount of substances are present in any reaction. ठीक है? So what I was telling you that if I know the value of Kc, I can calculate the concentration of various reactant and product at the equilibrium. तो कैसे इसे करेंगे? That let's see by taking the example. So here I have taken an example in which what is given Kc for a reaction. This reaction के लिए Kc is given 32. So here I am writing down the value of Kc is 32, and the equilibrium concentration of the iodine and HI are 0.5 into 10 raised to power minus 3 and 8.8 into 10 raised to power minus 3 molarity. Calculate the equilibrium concentration of hydrogen. So what is given to you? You are given the concentration of iodine and the HI at the equilibrium, as well you are given the Kc, and you are supposed to calculate concentration of hydrogen at the equilibrium, present at the equilibrium. So let's do it. First of all, I am writing down the equation. H2 plus I2 is giving you HI. Okay. What is the concentration given to you? Iodine concentration is given 0.5 into 10 raised to power minus 3 m, and HI का concentration is given 8 into 10 raised to power minus 3 m. Let's apply the concept of Kc. Kc is equal to concentration of the HI raised to power 2 divided by concentration of hydrogen and iodine. Okay. Now I am going to put the values here. So what is the concentration of HI given to you? 8 into 10 raised to power minus 3 raised to power 2 divided by hydrogen का concentration. We are asked iodine का concentration is given to you 0.5 into 10 raised to power minus 3 m. So this is 0.5 to 10 raised to power minus 3 m. Now what is given? Kc is also given to you. So here I am writing down the value of Kc here. I am removing these because our equation is now this. Now can you calculate the hydrogen concentration? Yes. So I am doing this. Hydrogen concentration can be calculated as 8 into 10 raised to power minus 6. Okay? And hydrogen, 32 multiplied by 0.5 into 10 raised to power minus 3. ये गया 10 raised to power minus 3. This is equal to 1 by 2 ना. So here I am writing down. This is 64. 88 into 8 equals to 64. So this is 32 to 64. 2 cancel with the 2. So what is left out? 1 into 10 raised to power minus 3. So the concentration of hydrogen we have calculated at the equilibrium is 1 into 10 raised to power minus 3 mole. Molar solution is present. So hydrogen का concentration we could calculate just because we were knowing the Kc, the value of Kc. तो अगर Kc को नहीं पता होगा तो we cannot calculate that what is the molar concentration at the equilibrium. So I hope now you are clear that what we can predict about a reaction if I know about Kc. The value of Kc will help me to find out whether the reaction is proceeding to the forward direction or it is coming to the back side, whether it is about to complete or it is just started. Apart from that, we can calculate the concentration of the reactant or the product present at the equilibrium using the value of Kc. So this was all about the application of equilibrium constant. Now if you like this video, please hit the like button, share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.